A Shropshire Lad by A. Housman. 51. Loitering with a vacant eye along the Grecian gallery, and brooding on my heavy ill, I met a statue standing still. Still in marble stone stood he, and steadfastly he looked at me. Well met, I thought the look would say. We both were fashioned far away. We neither knew when we were young these Londoners we live among. Still he stood and eyed me hard, an earnest and a grave regard. What, lad, drooping with your lot? I too would be where I am not. I too survey that endless line of men whose thoughts are not as mine. Years ere you stood up from rest, on my neck the collar pressed. Years when you lay down your ill, I shall stand and bear it still. Courage, lad, 'tis not for long. Stand, quit you like stone, be strong. So I thought his looks would say, and light on me my trouble lay. And I slept out in flesh and bone, manful like the man of stone. 52. Far in a western brookland that bred me long ago, the poplars stand and tremble by pools I used to know. There, in the windless night time, the wanderer, marveling why, halts on the bridge to hearken how soft the poplars sigh. He hears, long since forgotten, in fields where I was known. Here I lie down in London, and turn to rest alone. There, by the starlit fences, the wanderer halts and hears my soul that lingers sighing about the glimmering weirs. 53. The True Lover. The lad came to the door at night, when lovers crown their vows, and whistled soft and out of sight, in shadow of the boughs. I shall not vex you with my face, henceforth my love for aye. So take me in your arms a space, before the east is grey. When I from hence away am past, I shall not find a bride, and you shall be the first and last I ever lay beside. She heard and went and knew not why, her heart to his she laid. Light was the air beneath the sky, but dark under the shade. Oh, do you breathe, lad, that your breast seems not to rise and fall, and here upon my bosom pressed there beats no heart at all? Oh, loud, my girl, it once would knock, you should have felt it then. But since for you I stopped the clock, it never goes again. Oh, lad, what is it, lad, that drips wet from your neck on mine? What is it falling on my lips, my lad, that tastes of brine? Oh, like enough 'tis blood, my dear, for when the knife has slit the throat across from ear to ear, 'twill bleed because of it. Under the stars, the air was light, but dark below the boughs. The still air of the speechless night, when lovers crown their vows. 54. With rue my heart is laden, for golden friends I had, for many a rose-lipped maiden, and many a light-foot lad. By brooks too broad for leaping, the light-foot boys are laid, the rose-lipped girls are sleeping, in fields where roses fade. 55. Westward on the high-hilled plains, where for me the world began, still, I think, in newer veins, frets the changeless blood of man. Now that other lads than I strip to bathe on Severn shore, they, no help, for all they try, tread the mill I trod before. There, when hueless is the west, and the darkness hushes wide, where the lad lies down to rest, stands the troubled dream beside. There, on thoughts that once were mine, day looks down the eastern steep, and the youth at morning shine makes the vow he will not keep.